Edward Hall had often found solace in the quiet hush of London's gas-lit streets, where the soft glow of lanterns mingled with the creeping mist. The year was 1892, and the city, wrapped in the enigmatic shroud of fog, felt as though it concealed secrets too monstrous for daylight. As a devoted scholar working at the British Museum, Edward had always harbored a fascination with history's uncanny recesses. Yet nothing in his vast readings prepared him for the disquiet that crept upon him as the nights grew longer. It began with a persistent murmur, a barely audible whisper that seemed to echo from the cobblestones of Whitechapel. Tales of the unseen had long circulated in hushed tones among London's darker corners, and Edward, ever the rational academic, dismissed them as the paranoiac manifestations of the fog. However, on a particularly bitter November evening, while traversing an isolated alleyway, he sensed a presence that defied explanation. The chill in the air was accompanied by a spectral sensation. A silhouette appeared momentarily in the periphery of his vision, its form blurred, as if viewed through a watery glass. At first, Edward suspected it was a trick of the light, a convergence of gas flames and swirling vapors. But the visage seemed to linger, its hollow eyes and faded countenance stirring memories of long-forgotten lore. In the weeks that followed, his nights became haunted by vivid dreams of a forlorn estate and cryptic symbols that burned into his memory with an intensity that defied logic. Edward's research at the museum further unsettled him. Among ancient manuscripts and brittle documents detailing London's dubious past, he uncovered accounts of inexplicable phenomena that plagued the city's less reputable quarters. A chronicler from 1820 recounted encounters with the whispering shadows, spectral entities that roamed the alleyways, lost between the folds of time and sanity. The historian in him wrestled with the inconceivability of these accounts. The rational mind argued that the fog of popular myth had influenced the chronicler's perceptions. Yet the eerie clarity of his own experiences questioned that very logic. The uneasy amalgamation of history and supernatural events left Edward teetering on the boundary of scientific inquiry and folklore. Even as he devoted late hours to poring over antiquated records, the constant murmur of unseen voices haunted him. His sleep was disturbed by fleeting apparitions and the resonant echo of footsteps that never belonged to any living soul. Every reflective surface, every shadow cast on vaulted brickwork became a potential harbinger of that inexplicable dread. In a city where progress and modernity battled the archaic grip of superstition, Edward recognized the potential truth hidden in these spectral tales. A part of him wondered if, amid this labyrinth of fog and twisted history, there lay a truth too profound for mere logic, a truth that might unravel London's collective memory of ancient wrongs and unquiet spirits.